People, it's dark, but nonetheless, it's the regular show. Welcome back to Pree Dis. I'm your host, Naldo Addi, and it's your boy Andrei. And this week, we're coming to you from Bolby. We have a whole heap of entertainment and lifestyle features for you guys in the light, so check them out right now. Let's go.
Pree Dis is brought to you by the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, Champion of Dancehall, Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack, More Than Just Values, True Pet Food, Cal's, where quality meets affordability, Sunshine Snacks, Burger King, You Rule, Little Caesars, It's Not Crazy, It's Little Caesars Pizza, and by Popeyes, Big Flavor, Real Value.
18 young ladies competed for the crown, but it was 19-year-old Nevaeh Allen, a student of UCC, who won the crown for Miss Jamaica World 2026. The Pree Dis team was at the pageant to bring you these highlights as well as some exclusive interviews. Check it out.
I'm from the small rural community of Hamdenland in Trelawney. My friends, my school, they're so supportive and I'm so grateful for it.
I feel absolutely amazing. This has been a dream of mine since I was a child, working towards a goal, achieving something, becoming a change maker and a mover in my country. That has always been one of my list of achievements.
Miss Jamaica World 2025. How does it feel right now? What's going through your mind?
Wow, I can't even put into words how incredibly proud I am. I'm on a high right now, honestly. I feel so honored to be able to have this position. And for me to be able to make it to the finals, that in itself was a feat. And I'm so proud of myself and how far I've came, what I've done. The hard work has definitely paid off. There's many nights I stayed up feeling unsure of myself. I was questioning my every move. I tried practicing, I tried rehearsing, and I prayed. I prayed so much for deliverance, and it happened. So today was a beautiful, splendid coronation. I'm so thankful for everything.
What do you hope to accomplish from this opportunity?
Wow, I mean, the journey ahead is going to be vast, it's going to be exciting, nervousness. I mean, I expect so much. But to begin, I hope to start off with a good, strong footing with the Miss Jamaica World team. I hope to be acquainted with everyone and to really get my footing in and learn the tricks, because there's still so much I have to learn. But for my personal endeavors, I hope to promote my advocacy of animal and environmental sustainability.
What would you say was a high point for you?
My high point was definitely being involved in a fast track, not expecting that I would win or being placed. And I think for the second one, I would say the everyday journey of rehearsing with the contestants. That in itself was a journey. We almost didn't felt as if we were in a competition because of the sisterhood and how well we just rallied for each other.
Congratulations to the new Miss Jamaica World. More Pree Dis after the break.
For the winnings, BK, 5K and relay day, we in it. Burger King 5K and relay is back Sunday, March 8, 2026, Emancipation Park at 6:30 a.m. Over 2 million in cash and prizes. Go to www.runningeventsja.com to register by March 4, 2026.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
How do you feel about people bragging or boasting about stuff that they got for other people? Let's find out what the streets think in our YPree Vox Pop segment.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
If you want to post it, you post it because maybe all home girl want you to post it and say, yo, oh, you not post it and oh, you not post me. I say, so basically it all depends on the type of relationship where you're in and say you can't see the man thing and vex.
I don't feel too good about, well, honestly, it depends. It's two-sided because they could be bragging to say, okay, this is what I did and I did. But on the other side, it could be that they're just really proud of getting this stuff for the person they really care about and they just want to share it out to the world.
To each their own. Like, I'm more on the low-key side, but some people like to put it out there. We just give people their chance to do what they want. We don't judge. To each their own.
When I really do them something still. If I do something for somebody, I don't need it for brag about it. I did it out of the goodness of my heart, so I don't need it for brag and anything there. You know what
I mean, I think we live in a society now where everyone is so focused on trying to live the same life instead of living within their means. So I find it honestly kind of sad. So yeah, I think everyone should live in their means. What works for you works for you. You don't have to brag about what you ain't got.
No, I don't think people should do that. I mean, at least just show you opening the gift. I think that's fine. I think that's enough, right? Yeah.
I mean, sometimes if you have good intentions, you can post about you buy your friend a car or you buy your mother a house. That's something to brag about, yeah.
Nah, that's come like say, yo, yeah, try to show people them what you get for me or say you can do a certain thing. Yeah, I'm not really fool with that. That's rubbish.
Boy, I'm not gonna lie too. No, I don't like tell lies. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. But one thing, let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show, on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and of course, the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more YPree, brought to you by Campari.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Did Skippa replace Skippa at the #1 spot on the Magnum Top 10 chart? Let's find out right now. Magnum, champion of dancehall.
So we have to live large. I'm a son, but we roll like I'm a brother that gal.
Now money's beautiful, diamonds in the sky.
Yeah, father. Regular day, the funny call up.
We never look paper, see girl, never paper, see press. If I'm not real.
That one of me, I know American. 20 grand, go check it out.
Yeah, and I talk about money, don't call me, tell it. You like the way much.
Full of Louis V shoes, but the clocks me I go. Rich, but we are.
Them saying come with that, we get riches and sitting. We show them up and
love the kind of girl and no care. And plus, I'm gonna give a fight amount of thing in my ear.
Cash now, send me run out for reach. Me cash the bank up and the 40 I praise the cups.
Mix, match, and more right after the break.
I eat all the snacks when sunshine has the best for you. Nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Dale, nature's best bunch.
Deh Ya took place in December at Skyline Drive, and we recently caught up with some of the promoters to discuss the event, their Hurricane Melissa relief efforts, as well as their plans for 2026. Listen up. Welcome to the platform, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be here with us today. You recently staged an event. It's a normal event you want to showcase upcoming artists, correct, but this year there was a twist. Talk to us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so we had a fundraising event where 100% of the proceeds were given to a lower prosper development community group in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. And basically they're a group of organic farmers. So I think for me, what was so inspiring about the whole event was like, kind of right after, it was everyone's almost like first gig, you know? So it's like getting everybody back to work, from the creatives, the artists, the bartenders, the parkers, you get me? So it was just nice for everyone to go into work, but we're all also like raising money to also get other people back into work, which is organic farmers. And I think everyone has been so focused on the immediate relief, which is a really good thing, but we also need to be like spreading our focus to also get businesses back up, you know, and farmers, the most important one right now with the food scarcity. So that was our twist this year.
Perfect girl to stay right, no need for redesign. Car heard it through the grapevine, no need for see a wine. When I joke, I kid a run.
Damani, why did you, I mean, initially everyone was going to, when we say we'll go to West, most people went to St. Elizabeth, but why did you choose this organization specifically?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's in peril. Everybody is in some distress of some sort, but we specifically honed in on this because, as we said, like the farming industry, it took a major hit, right? But also more specifically, we just went to a smaller community that's outside of the main Santa Cruz area that we saw a need for. We went searching hard and far and wide, and we just discovered them, and you know, they seem to need our help more than the others.
DJ, how hard was it for you guys to allocate the, for the lack of a better term, fund or resources needed to go and then extend that to the community? How hard was that for you guys?
So for us, I mean, Deh Ya on a whole has never really been about just like making money. It's about giving a platform to all these artists, and I think we were very lucky to get so many sponsors to come on board and kind of help with a lot of the costs, you know, from like Legend Beer, water, Sparkling Crown Water, Kuya, GHR Legal, Mystique. So it was just like so many people already helping to cover the cost to put on an event like this and really help to make it a 100% proceeds event. So yeah.
As I wish, a tender kiss blows my way.
What was that passion that say, you know what, we're going to make a platform and showcase these upcoming talents?
For us, it's not about waiting on, you know, a big artist to give you a buzz or, you know, hoping for some label overseas. It's creating the spaces to push our sound because we believe in it. And then it's cool that we can look around and see, you know, it's not just us alone, you know, like there's a lot of amazing artists, you know, pushing the boundaries of reggae music, pushing the boundaries of dancehall. And like, we're like, yeah, we want to highlight ourselves, but also we want to showcase some time to them as well, you know, so it was kind of a no-brainer. And honestly, when you see the community and amount of people that come out and support all these artists, you know, like there's something special about it for sure.
DJ So Fresh has over 12 years of experience in the game. He's from Western Kingston and attended Camperdown High School. But let's hear some more about his musical journey in our Mixmaster segment.
Mixmaster is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Double 7 Energy Drink, double the energy, double the vibe, and by Sunshine Snacks Day O Plantain Chips, nature's best bunch, flavor that sings.
So fresh. How go on, bro?
Blessings.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. First things first. We know say music business and DJing overall is a very tough place for make your name and for stand out. Why did you decide to become a DJ?
I mean, it's a thing when we're really passionate about. There's not much things that I take much like pride and being passionate about. So I mean, we do it, we love it. So I guess, you know, it's my giving talent where nobody can give talent.
Right.
You understand? So I guess that's just my line of where I think me belong.
Right. So, did you grow up around music? Was anybody in the family or a neighbor?
Yeah, whole heap of music, man. Especially from my father. Big up my father too. You understand?
Shout him out, man.
Yeah, man. Big up my father. Father body, don't let go.
That is it.
Understand? So from a tender age, you know, daddy being a play like, you know, music in the house regularly, you know. Music is a play in the community as well. So I think there is where we develop the love for music. Just, you know.
Dance all of me everything. Dance all of me everything. Dance all of me everything.
So when you had that discussion with mommy and daddy and you say, yo, not really afraid the traditional route, you know, and music the thing there, they were okay with that?
You know, say, I get the whole heap of beating for them. Yeah, I get the whole heap of beating for mommy. And even see daddy one page me talk cause alright, so I do music from a tender age where we used to go to school.
So this is primary or high school?
High school.
High school, okay.
Yeah, high school I really start do music where in play where me, you know, collect money or whatever. But different from that, I just like play some music with my friends and that's that. In high school now, you know, we have school exams, but I want to go out, go do the show with them.
And now study.
Yeah, so this so now, but I mean, as I say, something I love, so I pursue it, and Deh Ya now I do it.
That is it.
Yeah.
Where So Fresh grew up?
You know, I'm forward from Western Kingston area though, so we did frequent in Tivoli, then uptown side, and more downtown Kingston. So.
And your schooling, prep or primary and high school?
High school, Camper down.
One C down, big up on yourself.
Yeah, red and blue.
That is it. As a juvenile, as a schoolers, if you weren't going to pursue music, what would have been your backup plan?
I always want to do some teaching thing, you know.
You da teach?
Yeah, man.
So, alright, look on this now, So Fresh. How would you describe yourself as a student? What kind of student were you? Nobody tell no lie now.
I know I'm a teacher them bash me, but I think me did cut out for the career in and out because I always get that critique. I gonna say, or I don't want to say feedback, critique for better word. That I'm a very talkative student, you know.
Right. So imagine you know as a teacher, you would have picked me like you. How you that tackle that?
Boy, I tell you the truth.
Yeah, but I still do the teaching.
Yeah, me always admire how, you know, teachers go about them daily duties. And, you know, if probably never music, then that. But, I mean, me do my 9 to 5 separate. But
oh, yes, you have a 9 to 5 presently. Okay.
But music is really where the heart is.
Right.
So, yeah.
Who are some of the DJs that you looked up to as a juvenile?
As a younger DJ, DJs who inspire me. Khojii was one of the DJs where I always want to say, I want to be like this DJ or sound like him in some sort of way. You know, me like how Firelings, when Firelings are, I mean, big up, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really have much DJs more than say them really my style of DJs, but like hardcore dancehall DJs, those are my favorite. Yeah.
What's your favorite genre to listen to? You're in the car, you're at home, you're in the bathroom or whatever bed. Why you like listen to?
You know, so I have it based on my mood. Yeah, so I listen to every genre of music. Every genre of music.
If you're there on an event now, a party or a corporate event, what's your favorite genre of music to play for the people?
I mean, you have to analyze the crowd. So it depends on the audience. You understand? So you always try to keep it within the mixture and wherein if you find that the audience is giving a particular reaction to that genre, then I guess that's where the love is for the audience itself. So, but mix and match.
We never turn out to be worse. Champagne, I quench it. Everything we do for mama, we no business about no girl. I know for it.
What sets So Fresh apart from the typical DJs is I'm passionate about delivering my set, you know. So, me always tend to, alright, say me get a date. Me ensure say things going right, you know, do my rehearsal and all of that. Because whenever the set is not delivered or up to my expectation, then I'm really not feeling that, you know. So I always try to put like a little extra in whatever delivery I will be making to my audience. So yeah.
We see whereas juggling, they're making a resurgence in dancehall music, and right now, for example, you have the Where You Feel Like rhythm for DJ Mac. I have the recovery rhythm for Russian. A lot of young artists are even established artists as well. All of them are try go on for either one of the rhythm. As a DJ or mix music, what do you think is the ideal number of songs to be on a particular juggling? What the limit? If you're 10 to stop, 15, 20, 50, how much song you think? Alright, when you reach here, so we don't put on more song for the juggling.
I mean, artists are always want to be heard, just the same. You understand? So, I don't think there should be a limit. However, you are going to have your favorite DJs. So whether or not you say, alright, then this is the limit, there will still be favorite, the most favorite played song.
Right. So all if a 50 song upon it, the top 3 are going to play.
Because I mean, remember we have the older genre dancehall wherein we know we have the rhythms the same, and there was a lot of DJs on the track that's the same. Now, like in the earlier sets, if you realize when DJs play those, them play if not all, most the DJs. So I mean, who to tell?
Same thing me say So Fresh. Same thing me say. We're in the early part of 2026 now, my bro. What do you want to achieve by December?
Alright, for me, you know, it's always about being successful and, you know, entertaining positive vibe, good energy. My main focus is to get my brand more established,
right?
Known, popularly known, and, you know, doing the work and getting whatever rewards from doing.
And the recognition and so on.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of your brand, my bro, before I go, I want to let the people know where they can follow you on all your social media platforms, where they can stream your mixes, or even just where they can book you. Let them know.
You know, DJ So Fresh, so DJ So Fresh, IG, DJ So Fresh, TikTok, you know what I mean? So you can reach out to me. SoundCloud for the mixes, DJ So Fresh, One Chris Sonic has the same. SoundCloud, Audio Mac. Yeah.
That is it? So Fresh. Man, as I respect, bro. Keep up the good work. Remember, God and time, yeah?
Alright.
Well.
Alright, guys. We're still in Bull Bay, but you know, we get hungry sometimes. So stop by Jamija to see if they have any food. We'll be right back after the break.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Ray and Nevaeh, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we red, feel we country. Rear rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaica the culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof, and we just a do it for the culture.
Drink responsibly.
Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. Well, if you have a thirst where you need to quench, get a buckle for yourself and for your friends. Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah, and that is evident. Pick your flavor. The mango, peach, or the grape. The fruit punch punching with great taste. The pineapple, lemon, have a zest. Yes, Karl's fruit drink are the best, that's no mistake. Well, if you have a thirst for your need to quench, on only one drink you can depend. Karl's fruit drink are the best fruit drink, yeah, and that is evident.
On your mark, get set. Go for the winnings, BK, 5K and relay day. We in it. Burger King 5K and relay is back Sunday, March 8, 2026, Emancipation Park at 6:30 a.m. Over 2 million in cash and prizes. Go to www.runningeventsja.com to register by March 4, 2026.
Alright guys, so tomorrow is Sunday morning. Now you know we have to kick off the Sunday morning with some nice hot bubbling porridge. And we use Quaker oats to make our porridge. And in the afternoon, you know say rice and peas is Jamaica's tradition. So we have our new pack, red kidney beans, and our cow's coconut milk powder. And speaking of food, a Julie Mango restaurant is located at 4 West King's House Close at Mayfair Hotel in Kingston. Let's find out what's bubbling in this week's Panda Fire segment.
Panda Fire is brought to you by New Pack, more than just value, Karl's tomato ketchup and hot sauce, Western canola oil, and by Quaker Oats and Pearl Milling Company.
How long has the restaurant been in operation?
So we've been in operation about 5.5 years. We opened in August 2020, in the middle of COVID, but we survived. We live by our motto, fresh meals and good feels. We try to incorporate as much of local fresh produce as we can in our meals that we provide. We try to fuse different cuisines together to come up with new and different creations. We aim to provide excellent service, and we try our best. We put 100% love into our meals, and I think that's what makes it special.
So who's your target demographic?
So we target everybody. I mean, we're a mom and pop run restaurant, so we cater to families, to girls' nights, date nights, couples, friends, groups, birthday parties, bridal showers, really anybody who wants a space to come and feel at home.
What goes into putting the food together each day that you open?
Well, it's fun for one, proper planning, exact preparation, consistency.
What are the types of meals that are offered here at Julie Mango Restaurant?
Well, we offer vegan meals, Indian cuisine, and Jamaican cuisine, and a bit of international as well.
We're open every day except Monday. We open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So 8 a.m. till the kitchen closes at 9:30 p.m. And on Sundays, we open for brunch only, 10 to 4.
So to the viewers, why should they come to Julie Mango Restaurant?
Because it's Julie Mango, and we're gonna make you feel special, you're gonna get good food, and we're gonna make the experience a wonderful one for you.
I love pretty much everything. I've eaten, today we had a shawarma chicken and fries, it's finished. The pork chops, amazing. So anything you try, it's gonna be good. The Mediterranean, and they give you a vast choices. So you can have a little bit of American, a little bit of Jamaican, a little bit of the Mediterranean. So you can't say there's something on the menu. You can't say there's nothing on the menu for you. There's something for everybody. I love food, and I love the fact that their food is always on point.
Christopher Johnny Daley was a former childhood actor, but he has several years of experience in the arts, which began as a half-a-tree primary school student. We now bring you the conclusion to our two-part interview with the Lime Tree Lane alum for our Fyah Culture segment.
Fyah Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah Culture.
You're up on TV, you know. You're a big man now. Everybody in the bus watch up and come off on the bus, Johnny. You're a star. How we are doing?
Stand-up comedy is something that has been embraced by the Jamaican public in recent years. You're one of the purveyors of stand-up comedy in Jamaica. What was it that inspired you to provide that platform for the creatives?
You know, like anything else that I think creatives end up doing, it started out about a kind of a desperation. That desperation or the need to create or the need to work, need to create work.
It's a shit! Yeah! Yeah! The man that's coming back from the snake and say, yo, come in the show now. We jump up there on a piece of plyboard, something. We in the impact, you better just back. Come in your ears with a talented attack.
I became a solo act. And I did not want to end performing, and so that's my journey. My journey started with me being desperate to prove that I could do it by myself, and so I started doing stand-up comedy, started to explore stand-up comedy. And the rest is history. We did the very first, when I became a director at Backyard, I remember doing the Backyard crack-up. A lot of people don't remember that. The Backyard crack-up came from me being a director at Backyard.
You started your own comedy series. Talk to us about that and the impact it has been making on the landscape.
Yeah, that impact started years ago. That impact started when myself and Colleen Lewis did the Comedy Boss series. We were first executive producers of Comedy Boss, which started as a conversation from Backyard at the time. I mean, we saw what was happening with Rising Stars and felt like, whoa, there's nothing else on TV for other creatives outside of music. And anybody who, I have a lot of music friends, but they'll tell you, I complain all the time that, Jamaicans have this overwhelming love for music, and that's it. Like, anyway, we have music in our commercials, we have music everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. And music is powerful, and music is wonderful, and I respect the power of music. But I also feel like Jamaicans needed a variety. We needed to add variety to our entertainment landscape. And stand-up comedy, that I was becoming passionate about, was that variety that I thought I could add. When the Comedy Boss came on TV, we thought that we had done it. We thought that, whoa, this was it. Comedy is on the map because it's on TV. But the real work happens on the ground. For stand-up comedy, it's where the rubber meets the road that you have the magic. And that magic happens at an open mic comedy club. And so when I got the opportunity to go to Finland, when I had entered the Funniest Person in the World competition and got into that, represented the region, I met some comics and had some really great conversations with 18 other comics from across the world. And I really just went there and I couldn't stop asking questions. I was curious because these guys were doing stand-up comedy for a living. I'm very proud, but I'm also very humbled by the fact that was something a vision I got, and I was able to come back to Jamaica and start the Johnny Live open mic comedy bar, Johnny Live Comedy Bar open mic show in 2017.
What would you want to be best remembered for?
Just do what you have to do what you're passionate about, live your life. We have a very short window to live. Human beings don't get a long time on this earth. And there's quite a bit of us. So don't think too much of yourself. Just do what you do. If what you're doing affects other lives positively, great. And just keep the journey going. Be humble because you're just one human being that's passing through, and a lot of others will come after you.
It's allergy season and you have to protect your pets, but how? Dr. Jackson Heppes gives his insights in this week's True Tip.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
Allergy season is real. How do you spot signs of seasonal allergies like itching, licking, sneezing, and support through diet and grooming for dogs?
Well, I think it really depends on the types of allergies that we're talking about. So if we're gonna really focus on seasonal allergies, so dogs can actually be affected by dust, pollen, grass. So the same way that people can have allergic reactions, dogs can have them as well. So it's key to note if your dog is exhibiting any strange signs, any strange behavior that they don't normally exhibit, any extra itching, licking, scratching, things like that. The most common ones is would be the paws. So if you see them licking at the paws a lot, rubbing their eyes, right, a lot of extra itchiness, extra flaking of the skin. So depending on the type of allergy, dogs are gonna react a little differently from humans. Sometimes, depending on how severe the allergic reaction is, they can actually go into anaphylactic shock, just like humans can. The more common form that you're gonna see allergies expressed in is gonna be skin reactions with dogs.
What about the sneezing?
So occasionally you might see some sneezing. That's most common with grass, pollen, and dust. So with the increase in Saharan dust, you might see a bit of sneezing. You will notice some itching and running of the eyes as well. Occasionally there may be some running of the nose, but most commonly you're gonna see the eyes are gonna be watering. So that's why you wanna look out for. There will be irritation and redness of the eyes in more severe cases. So things like that, crusting, any discharge at all, you wanna be observant of that. If there's any discharge at all, right, especially if there's heavy crusting going on around the eyes, if they're scratching at their ears a lot, right, if you're realizing that their coat is extra flaky, extra dry, they're not necessarily eating as well as they're used to, they're on their same feed, right, that's a good way to narrow down that, hey, my dog might have a seasonal allergy. You know, I'm letting them outside, I'm noticing that, you know, they're sneezing a lot more when they go by a particular plant or a particular grass. If the house is a little more dusty than usual, then I notice they're sneezing. We can actually do allergy testing to confirm, but it's not very commonly done. But it is something that can be done. No matter how small, or especially if it's a major severe allergic reaction, you definitely want veterinary care or veterinary intervention at that point.
Bull Bay Massive, big up on yourselves. That's how we bring the curtains down on this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. But before we go, Dre, how would on the people in beach in jeans, my youth?
Boy, Naldo, I'm not sure about you, but I have my swim trunks under my pants.
John, the man come prepared and he never tell me nothing, people. You say him stay, but it's alright. Maybe get him back. Until then, big up on yourselves and stay safe. We're out.
Pree Dis was brought to you in partnership with the following partners: Magnum Tonic Wine, Champion of Dancehall, Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Campari Red Passion, New Pack More Than Just Value, True Pet Food, Cal's where quality meets affordability, Sunshine Snacks, Burger King You Rule, Little Caesars It's Not Crazy It's Little Caesars, Pizza, Popeyes Big Flavor Real Value.